Hello students, today we discuss new topic types of maintenance of engineering economics and estimate costing subject chapter number 1 engineering economics. So types of maintenance, all of you know about the maintenance. So maintenance activities can be classified into two types. First one is preventive maintenance. So what is preventive maintenance? So preventive maintenance is a periodical inspection and service activities which are aimed to detect potential failure and perform minor adjustment or repairs which will prevent the major operating problem in a future. Means in a periodic base we check the any instrument or any structure, and then after checking we solve the problem, and if we solve the minor problem, so it is not create a major problem after some times. Clear? So here this one is important, preventive maintenance. Second type of the maintenance is a breakdown maintenance. So breakdown maintenance is the repair which generally done after the equipment has attained down state the level of maintenance corresponding the minimum total cost is optimal level of maintenance. Next is the types of replacement problem. So replacement study can be classified into two categories. First one is a replacement of assets that deteriorate uh, with time, and second is a simple probabilistic model for assets in which fail completely. Now effect of inflation on a cash flow. So here item and effects of inflation is given. So depreciation expense is a charge to taxable income in a rupees of decline value. Taxable income is overstated and resulting in a higher taxes. Second item is a salvage value. So inflated salvage value combined with a book value based on a historical cost result in a higher taxable gains. And third one is a loan repayment. So borrow repay historical loan amounts with rupees of decreased purchasing power and reducing the debit financing cost. And fourth item is a working capital requirement. So known as a working capital drain the cost of working capital increase in an inflationary environment. And last one is a rate of return. So unless revenue are sufficiently increased to keep pace with the inflation, tax effect and working capital drain result in a lower rate of return. Now next topic we start is a benefit cost ratio method. So benefit cost ratio method is based on the ratio of the annual benefit to the annual cost of a particular project, is known as a benefit cost ratio. So here it is used to compare between the investment option based on the range of benefits and the cost to the owner. So benefits are advantages exposed in terms of monetary value to the owner, and disadvantages are a disadvantage expressed in terms of monetary value to the owner. And cost are anticipated expenditure for a construction operation and maintenance is known as a cost. So here example of a benefit, disadvantage and cost is given, like expenditure of 11 11 million rupees for a new highway, so it's a cost. And 1000 lakh rupees annual income to the local residents from the tourists due to the construction of a new highway, it's a benefit. and 1500 lakh rupees annual upkeep of a highway. So it's a cost, and 500 lakh rupees annual loss of farmer due to loss of highway right of way. So it's one of the disbenefit. So these are the example of the benefit, disbenefit and cost. And the formula used for a benefit to the cost ratio, the B by C is a benefit by cost is a benefits minus disbenefits by cost. And if the benefit cost ratio is greater than equal to 1, so this means that the extra benefits of the higher cost alternative justify the higher cost. And if the benefit cost ratio is less than 1, this means that the extra cost is not justified, the lower cost is selected. Now an alternative method that can be used to compare between the project is to be subtract the cost from the benefit, that is B minus C. So B minus C means benefit minus cost is not equal to 0 means the project is acceptable, and benefit minus cost ratio is less than 0 means benefit is means that the project is rejected, means totally depends on a benefit and cost. So benefit is maximum means greater than or equal to 0, so means this project is acceptable, and if the benefit and cost difference is less than 0 means project is rejected. So now here we complete our chapter. Thank you.